Hey, how's it going? David here, and yeah, thank you so much for interest in these free landing page audits. So here's about what's gonna happen in the next 5 to 8 minutes. We'll just walk through your landing page, and by the end of the video, you should walk out with actionable steps that you can apply in the next 24 hours. So yeah, let's get started. Postsy.com. Run your social media, run your social media on autopilot with AI agents. A lot of stuff is going on. This is first thing I need to highlight. Okay, so we have a lot of logo duplicates for some reason. We have this pop up, we have this pop up, we have this pop up, we have this button, we have this toggle, we have this section which looks completely different from the design perspective, and then we have the title and the subheading which is quite long. And again, right here, you mention all of those companies that are probably mentioned here. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to simplify. Okay, how to simplify? How many people use this feature? Really, this is something you should ask yourself. Okay, I have no clue. This is something for you to answer. But how many people actually use it? Then same with these. Okay, so this is too heavy. Maybe add like a little, just like an, I forgot the word. Narrow is the right word to use probably. Just reduce the height, okay, extend it, and then quick tour. Okay, so what I recommend you to doing is just to grab the quick tour and add it as an actual video right here. So this should be more at the top. You have this layout. Okay, let me just probably switch to a different color and maybe just do like so. Okay, so we do this, and I'll tell you exactly what I mean by that. We do this, and we do this, and we do this. So, what are those? This is your H1, this is your title, this is your subheading. People call it also paragraph. This is button 1, button 2, or one button as you already have right here, okay? And then a carousel of the logos, and then the video explainer. Do not have this video explainer.
This is a
Do not have this video explainer as a pop-up window that people can immediately close. This is really bad for your conversions overall, okay? You want the video, the explainer, to be there at the whole time. Okay, so ideally it should be here, a big video. What is this then? If you have two different if you have two different products, you should have two different landing pages, because this speaks to me. You have two different products. One is agentic and one is normal. What is the difference between those? This is like a big deal. If I click on these, if I click on this toggle, I would suspect everything under changes. Okay, used by top content creators and businesses worldwide. Um, Again, I am not 100% sure if that's true. If I were you, how can I? Yeah, I cannot say honestly if that's true. Let's. What I'm trying to get at is that usually it's really bad to brag about fake users. Okay, if you don't have users, you can just really target it about all the benefits that comes with it. But once you add fake claims, it really lowers the trust of the product overall. Okay, post right, what was this? Run your social media on autopilot with AI engine. So you have 3 seconds. Okay, within those 3 seconds, people should be able to tell what problems you solve. Okay, what is the solution, and what outcomes does it bring? Okay, what outcomes? All of this should be described in your copy. Run your social media on autopilot with AI agent is just a product description. Okay, it doesn't talk about the user problems, it doesn't talk about the outcomes. So you need to ask yourself what problems people been having, why you decided to build the product, what problems does it fix, and that should be part of your main title. Okay, then the subheadline should be, or the paragraph should be, a supportive text that pretty much supports the idea of the claim. Okay, so you should have a bold claim because you say it's number one agenting scheduling platform. So you should know a lot about the user's problems. If you know a lot about the user's problems, what problems they've been having and what solutions they need and what outcomes does it lead to, you should be able to craft a really good H1. Okay, and by H1 I mean this, the main title. Then we really don't need the logo duplicates. Okay, there's like a lot of logo duplicates. So if I were you, I would just add this one button in the middle of the start 7-day trial for $0 is really fine. I think ideally it should be also outcome specific. So starts a 7-day trial. What can I do in 7 days? What outcomes, what problems I can fix within those 7 days, and that could be the copy for the title. But once you do these duplicates, it's just why we do this. Ideally, we want to push this up and just have a big video with the explanation that drives the attention. Okay, um, create once, publish everywhere, posting across multiple apps. Again, we need screenshots. We need an overall, like you do not add screenshots. You just add some graphics that are not the actual visuals. So what we need is pretty much for every single section, we need a visuals related to the product. These are just random blurbs and they all look so different that it's hard for me to really understand what the product does. Like I cannot associate the product with the copy here. Okay, all of it is different. Some of these are AI generated photos, some of these are from the public libraries, from Unsplash and stuff. So we need to simplify and we need to unify the brand, so it uses the same visuals across everywhere. Okay, then from the copy perspective, never do features. Okay, never talk about the features. You should talk always about the problems, about the benefits, and about the outcomes it tries to solve. Okay, again, this seems to me it's fake, honestly, because I cannot even click on those. I cannot read those. You use a lot of M dashes, and dashes screams AI to me. And yeah, never brag about, like, never do fake testimonials because it'll be obvious if you have those public reviews. If that's true, then there should be a link. Okay, there should be a link to that person so they can see it in action. They can see the post in action. Okay, if you don't do that, it just screams fake. And it might not be fake. You might have Flexport, Zapier, Coinbase, Stripe as customers. But right now, it just screams fake because the content is AI generated and you do not have screenshots. You just talk about features. You don't have any success stories. So if you already have that many customers, there should be some success stories or case studies. Okay, how you help them. I cannot see it right here. Okay, so we need to like rewrite that so it speaks truth, so it looks unified, so it pushes benefits over features. Okay, so I summarized all of this in my latest blog post. You can read this through the past 5 days, or reviewed over 30 of these from the subreddit, and by the end of today, probably Sunday, there should be over like 60 of these video uploaded into my YouTube channel. So you can read this through. It talks about pretty much what we discuss, and you might find more actionable steps there. Okay, so yeah, I'll send you this video right after this call, and you can let me know what you think. See ya. Bye.